Hello, how's everybody doing? We're playing some League of Legends today. Playing Zac in the jungle. I haven't decided yet if I'll just stick to jungle. It's my best role, so it's probably the best chance to get into gold. But I do play a lot of other roles, pretty much everything besides mid. So probably just if I get fit, I'll play other roles and put those up. But mostly it's going to be jungle. So far you've seen Warwick, I play him a lot. Zac, I play a lot. There's a couple others. Rammus, Cho'Gath. I like to play big, kind of tanky, engagey type characters. I don't usually play a lot of carry junglers or mage junglers, bursty assassins, anything like that. So I picked Zac for the engage. Zilean is going to work really well with passive, and I've got stopwatch, so it's going to keep me from dying. So that's three different ways that the enemy team can get baited into trying to kill me, and they can't. And then they've also got a Yasuo on their team, and he probably will play really aggressive towards mid lane, and I can get some easy kills on him, just watching him in the early part of the game. So we're going to start here at the Raptors. I wanted to... pretty much the only reason I started Raptors is because Zilean can do that and give me a little mini leash, and I won't take much damage from finishing these off. The reason I started Raptors is because of the little something you can do. I mentioned previously you can use Zac's W to you collect his blobs and you use his W to reduce the cooldown of your W. Something else you can do here, which I do. I'm not sure if they've spawned yet. I'm not exactly sure. I've forgotten when the Krug camp spawned. But something you can do with red on both sides is you can use your Q to catch one of the Krugs over the wall and then slam the Krug and the red buff together. For one, to do more damage to the red buff and to get another blob for healing. So it's a good way to sustain. I don't always remember to do this, and it isn't always like the best, depending on what you want to do. The downside of doing this, especially at the beginning, is I don't have E to stun the scuttle here, so I'm a little apprehensive about starting this. So I'm going to ward. Most likely she started her blue. One way I could have told her just watch the bot lane or top lane to see who goes first. And depending on if they took any damage using any mana, I could have seen where she started. But I'm trying to keep it close to Fizz just in case Vi comes along and messes me up. I can't exactly fight her right now. And again, a downside here that I've discovered about using the Q to get to slam the Krugs together is I don't have my E for engaging, so can't exactly make any ganks right now. So I'm just going to keep farming to get level 3, so I can get my E and I can start slingshotting myself into fights. Bot lane is looking really juicy right now. They don't really have a way of getting away. They have got a little CC, but bot lane is a good target for my ganks in this game. So Fizz died to Yasuo. Not great, but I think he had got a kill on him and then stayed in the lane. He should have backed and kept that advantage. So we're going to try to engage here. They're pushed up really far. And I think we can do something here just looking at the positioning. If I land on Lulu, I should be okay. But I don't get the position. I don't have a lot of range on my E. I try to grab her and then slam her, but Sivir's not wanting to do the gank, so she just farms it up. I took a little bit of pressure off, but it wasn't exactly the best. If I had more points in my E, the more points you put in your E, the farther you can slingshot yourself, so you can engage from farther and farther away, which really gets useful like later on. It's one of his best tools. And then but the downside is you kind of have to land it, so just kind of get used to engaging with that. One tip that I use myself is depending on the skill of the player, usually if they see a Zac slingshotting towards them, they're going to run away. So if you put the E a little bit behind them with just the tip of it grabbing their hitbox, they'll usually run right into it. Now I see Va up top, so I'm trying to kind of rally my team into getting this Infernal Dragon. I think Fizz could have helped me. I can't do it by myself at this point, and I think Fizz should have came and helped me with that. That's a really strong objective that we needed to get. So I see Yasuo engaging. I'm trying to get a kill here so that Fizz will come and help me get that Infernal Dragon. So we know Va's up top, at least somewhere in her top jungle. We needed to push this in and get that Infernal. Like, that would have been a... I have Smite, I have both. I have 2 charges of it, so we can do it really fast. But I don't think Fizz is agreeable to this, and I don't think he goes in to help me get that Infernal. And we don't push fast enough either, so Va could have rotated down. So maybe he made the right play, but... So we push this in, and then we continue moving on. I'm just trying to take control of that dragon. We don't want that other team to get that, because that's a strong objective. So we got vision on it. I'm trying to get this Scuttle Crab to keep control of it. I haven't really moved up top. Urgot should be fine as far as farming. I really want to keep Yasuo from getting fed, and I want to keep bot lane down. So just kind of staying in bot, rotating between my jungle camps and the bot, rotating, getting those, rotating mid, ganking, going bot, ganking, checking, making sure where Vi is. Because as soon as Vi shows up top, I want to take that dragon. That's what my main goal is. I see that Sivir's pushed up. Vi could move in for a gank here. Not a bad idea. But she won't get any support from mid. So, and Zilean, is he 6 yet? No, he's not. But Zillion's pretty safe laner. He can double bomb you, and then he has his ulti when he gets it to keep the ADC from dying. So we're just farming up. We have our ulti now. Really good. Zach's like ganking is really good. Plus he's really tanky. He's just an all-around good jungler. So my bot lane by themselves took out Kog'Maw, so that's really well. I was wanting to finish off Lulu, and once again I wanted to go and get this dragon. This would have been a good opportunity to go for the dragon. We got Va moving up. We can see that she didn't move back down from the ward. She's in there somewhere. She's low. I was actually trying to stop her from backing to grab her. Like, this is such a good opportunity, but my team didn't. Bottom backed. Fizz is not really doing anything that I can see. Just kind of farming up. So we didn't take that opportunity. I'm thinking we might go here. I don't know. I think I'll just go ahead and back, because we don't know where everyone's back. We don't have, numbers advantage. Vi's healed up. We know she could be coming to check that, so we just back, get some items. I usually go blue smite just for the ganking. I don't think red smite is that good on Zac, because he's not a good duelist. He's not very good in 1v1s unless he's really ahead, but he is good at ganking and 2v2s through team fights, everything like that. So blue smite to keep him from running away. I can see that they're engaging really hard on my Fizz here. If it would let me look. I'm not sure what happened, but they definitely flubbed that up. Yeah, they flubbed it up here. I was going to go give them some support, but they flubbed it up. I'm hoping that they stay here, both Yas and Va, so that I can engage. And Yas actually did do what I said, really aggressive. Like, that's one thing you can count on, is Yasuo's being stupid aggressive, especially if they're in mid lane, like that. They're difficult to gank because they have that E, but right there, it's actually pretty good that he caught Fizz with his ulti, because it makes him a stationary target that it can't move. Unfortunately, I angled the E the wrong way, and I didn't have the angle to hit him with it, but it did work out because I could Q him and then knock him up, smack him around a little bit, and Fizz got the Triumph. Is it Triumph heal? He got a heal that kept him alive from the Yas, so pretty good play. Zach. So Vi jumped out at me out of here. I was trying to set up for Fizz. I don't know why Fizz didn't go in right there. I think it's because he's low. But I kind of wasted my ulti and my passive there, trying to get her over to my team to fight. But I guess it's okay. She used hers. I used mine. I'm really wanting this dragon. I'll play around this for a bit. I don't even think we get it eventually. I think that the enemy team takes it. There's been several opportunities, but so if I went down bot to gank, she didn't succeed. She doesn't have ulti, so she used it on me. And I'm not sure why. She didn't have a really good way to do that, so I'm hoping that Vi doesn't take this. I don't see Kog'Maw or Yasuo going in on it. I don't think Vi can take it herself. Or I'm hoping that the intimidation factor of being by herself and not knowing where I'm at keeps her from doing it, is what I'm thinking right here. So I'm going to take my red. I'm trying to convince Zilean to ward there, but I think he just had his wards on cooldown to get a ward in there so I can see what's going on. So we're looking for opportunities here. I'm thinking I'm finally going to go up to top because I want to. I got a ward on the dragon. I want to maybe take the Rift Herald. I think it's about time to get a gank on Urgot and have him help me secure that. Is what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm moving up to do here. I finally got my stopwatch, so that's good. I don't need to worry about my passive. I'm wanting to take this. I don't think that she can contest me because Vi probably doesn't have her ulti. I'm not sure the cooldown, but she shouldn't have it. And I want vision control here, so we're just gonna hold off. What's her face probably doesn't have. And that once again, Yasuo being super aggressive, diving in really hard. I really wanted to go after this, but there's no way that I'm gonna get there. I did try to go for Vi because I'm thinking Vi is probably the one that I can do, but she gets away as well, so I just get this farm right here. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Yas, but like I said, what was that Yas? Yasuo was 1-4-0, and he still wanted to dive under tower. So aggressive Yasuos, they're always doing that. So I see somebody put I want to keep control over the dragon and the Rift Herald. I want to control objectives. Vi's not strong enough to completely burst me out by herself. I saved my. I didn't jump over the wall in case somebody could respawn and keep me. I got that and then jumped over the wall right there. I'm wanting this dragon. So we see Vi moving to mid lane. We're just gonna keep. Fizz should be worried about that. Kind of ping him to be careful. We're looking for opportunities here. Like I said, I've stayed in bot lane in the bot side jungle almost this whole game. I'm wanting to get bot ahead and all that stuff. So they're engaging really hard on my bot lane. Fizz didn't get ganked, so we're good. Just hovering just to see what's going on. I'm gonna try to jump on this Yas. Not bad. Like I said, Zach's 2v2s, not bad. Unfortunately, I missed the Q, so and I canceled several autos. and I missed the Q, and kind of screwed up. I thought that I could kind of use this to keep myself alive with the stopwatch, but I kind of didn't get good value out of that. Like I said, that would have been really good. We had the fight there, but I missed my Q, and when she was moving through the minions, I had trouble getting targeting on her. So I clipped my autos a couple times and hit minions, and then she got her blast shield from the from her passive, I think, and stayed alive. But not too bad, not too bad. But we didn't pop our Cell Division, so now we have that. We had Cell Division once, now we have Stopwatch. We used that, now we have Cell Division again. And we went and got Cooldown Boots and Cinderhulk. I usually go that build almost every time. Just build big and tanky. Jack's really flexible on what you can do with him. You can use his abilities to engage, you can use it to peel, all kinds of stuff. So usually get Cinderhulk to be tanky and Cooldown Boots. I engage on Lulu here because if I can get behind them, like Lulu's not going to go away, and then I can just walk towards Kog'Maw. And do that. So it's not a bad gank. I can't kill Va, but I was just trying to, say how do you do. Now, if she didn't know Fizz was coming, we could have done something here too. But I'm just going to clear this wave out. Push it in a little bit. That's something that can help out the way you play. Now, not every laner understands this, or even some do, and they have different ideas on where they want in the lane. See, if I push that in, it's going to die under tower, and no one's going to get the value of the XP or the gold. So you kind of always want to do that. If you gank and get a kill, you always want to push it in, so it's wasted resources. But some laners don't like you to do that, and they will get really tilted if you do. So you always want to make sure. But we're doing really good. We're getting kills in bot lane. We're making the right decisions here. So she didn't mind me taking that farm and pushing that in. So we got usually after those two items, the Cinderhulk and the boots, I usually go to build towards Gargoyle Stoneplate, because it synergizes really well. Just diving in on top of a bunch of people.
Red team has slain the dragon.
You get the armor and magic resist along with your aftershock, and then you can pop it when you've done all your rotations. So they took the dragon, like I was saying. Fortunately, they were a little too aggressive here, and we get some kills. Yasuo is trying to get a kill on Zilean, but because he's never going to kill me until later. So we got some kills there. Like I said, they got that Infernal Dragon, which is not a great idea. It's not a great thing, but they have to be able to do damage correctly. They're not I'm going to be very difficult to kill. So I'm engaging in on here. I'm trying to do this right. Yep, and it looks like we did just fine. Unfortunately, Sivir dies to Kog'Maw's passive, where he kamikazes, but not bad, not bad. And once again, I don't think I pushed this in. I think I want to back. I should have pushed that in. That's what I should have done. Once again, because Zilean, it's not going to go to great use on him. He is pretty fed, and he did, if you notice, he did just that. He pushed in as hard as he could to keep the ADC and the carries from getting it. Now I see that Va is going on Fizz. I'm going to try to respond to that, keep her from getting him. He's a pretty important part of this team. But once again, Yasuo being aggressive. Now, I don't know why he didn't just keep running. I believe Vi is on that side in the top. I don't know why he didn't just keep running, because I used all my CC on him. But he ran back into us. So, if you're ever against the Yasuo, let him play into your hand, because he will. So I figured I'd get this. I was trying to time that right with Va to catch her when she queued, but she held it. Now I've got my passive, so I'm kind of just coming over here to get health, and trying to be around Fizz when Vi inevitably tries to push in on him. And I wasn't quick enough. But what I should do here is, so I was telling you about pushing the waves in, so that the resources aren't taken advantage of by the other team. Vi didn't push in, so I left the wave where it was. In the mid lane, you can see it's even, so that Fizz can come up and get it. But if she would have pushed it in, like I was saying, I would have jumped over the wall and soaked that up, got the XP and the gold. And I was trying to do that. I don't know why Vi, she could hit everything on me and catch me with a Yas ult, and I don't think they would kill me there. I'm pretty big at this point. Now, I'm just farming up. There's no objectives that I can take really on the map. I see that Vi, tried to dive for the support. I'm not exactly sure why she did that. Having Zilean die versus Vi die is a lot more impactful. Zilean is literally going to set under the tower. Vi is going to be on the map. Now, I see Yasuo doing Yasuo things. And I saw what's-her-face coming in, trying to get Fizz. Laugh in her face and bring her over there. I responded to Fizz just to make sure of Yasuo. But then Fiora came in, and when she saw me, she should have left. I'm very tanky right now, and no, not really a high chance of me dying. But we're just going to bubblegum our way down to the bot lane. Try to make plays here. We're just trying to keep our team doing well. Usually when I play Zac, I try not to take any of the kills at all. That's not where his strength lies. His kit is the power you have, not any damage that you can get out. And unless you build AP, you're not going to get that much. So I try to give the kills over. And I've done okay for 1 and 8. I'm trying to sit here in this bush, wait for him to push up too far so that I can gank here. Like I said, I've got 5 points in my E, so I could pretty much hit the tower at this point with that. And I'm just trying to... So, not the best. I saw Vi going in, and like I said, I have Cell Division, so not too worried. Zilean ulted me, so I've still got Cell Division. So I could still do something here. So jump on Vi. Pop. We got Urgot coming in, running like a freaking crab. I'm trying to get in on that play. Great response from the team. Urgot got a triple kill off of that. I don't even think he needed me there, but got them assists. But, like I was saying at the beginning of this game, Zilean ulted me, and they tried very hard to kill me. And then they tunnel vision and saw that the Zilean all popped. They're like, well, we'll kill him after this. So they jumped on me again, and then my Cell Division popped, and I still didn't die. And then that bought enough time for people to respond and to and get a better play than they did. So we got the tower. We've got a lot of pressure around the map. Doing wonderful. We have a lot of control here, which is what you want. So I'm just trying to... I want to get that dragon, but once again, they backed and didn't. So I'm just going to farm up. I don't really care too much if they take that dragon. It's not really useful to them, and I'm not wanting to like. I didn't think I didn't feel in any danger there, but so that's why I died there. But no worry, we got value out of it. The way I died there was because Vi came in and popped me up for Yas to ulti me, and then that shred. I believe it's his ulti like shreds your armor or something like that. So after he ultis, you're like weaker in general. So that's what happened. Plus, I wasn't very healthy, and my plan when she ulted me was to get over that wall to the bottom, but I got chain CC'd, but not the greatest, but we're still in control here. We've got a lot of pressure everywhere. We're pretty healthy. Like I'm not really worried at this point. I think we can pull a win out because of our team. So there I did the strategy I was telling you about at the beginning, where you catch the Krugs with your Q to get more healing. At this point it's almost moot, but it's just a little something to improve your game. And League's all about that little stuff. I see that Vi's moving in on Sivir. I'm worried that she's just gonna go really ham, so I went in to intervene. See Lulu coming down. I know Vi's there. I don't know where anybody else is right away. I wasn't too worried. I thought Vi had went up. I waited until she used her Q on me to jump out of there. I didn't think that she would ult just to kill me. Like I said, I'm not a high value target, so I waited till she queued so that she couldn't CC me out. Grab these two fools and throw them into my team. Classic Zac engage. You just jump on people, pick them up, and now I'm trying to cut off Vi here, but she actually goes the other direction, but I think it still works out. Yeah. Now at this point I'm tanky enough. Plus I believe I have Gargoyle Stone Plate. Yeah, I've got Gargoyle and Warmog, so I can just literally dive under tower with no repercussions and then leave. So this is excellent. I had a hold of Yasuo when Fiora tried to dive in on Sivir there, and I was able to smack her away. That's unfortunate too. If I had got a hold of Fiora with that Q, I could have grabbed Yas, I think. So we get the tower. I'm really just trying to keep him from my team so that my team can get the inhib, but Urgot just does a ton of damage. So now I have Cell Division in 3 seconds, so I'm kind of just waiting that out. And I've got Warmog, so I'm healing up quite a bit. But they surrendered. We've had the lead here for a while, so it's not very likely they'd come back. So that's the Zac game. So that puts us into the promos. The next 3 videos I have will be the 3 promo games, and hopefully I can get to Silver 2. And that's then I only need to get 2 more to get to gold, which is the goal of this video series. So if you like it, just keep watching. Got some good games coming up, and do all that normal stuff, like the video, all that junk. But thanks for watching.